Thanks, everybody. I'll be quick. Rick Nafe, keeping a tight leash on this program tonight, huh? Wow. When Rick Nafe is your MC, you know that Jack Espinoza was passing another kidney stone. Unavailable. I frankly don't know why I was chosen for this tonight, because I don't know Jack Harris very well. I don't like him much. He doesn't like me. And we're okay with that. In fact, I had to Wikipedia him to find out who the hell he was. And I think really the reason I was invited, because it's possible that I'm the last news anchor in this market with a valid driver's license. You know what I mean? Could be. Oh yeah. Ernest Hooper's here, big fan. Ernest Hooper is, most people don't know this, he's the highest paid columnist in the southeastern United States, if you count it by the word. You ever read this guy's column? It's 3 sentences, that's all I'm saying. Nice gig. Nice work, if you can get it. Jeff Fisher over here came out to me at the table. That was kind of awkward. Father of 3. Tragic. I'm kidding. I know Jack Harris well. I love the man. And I know some things about him that most people probably don't. And I'm going to share that with you. Contrary to his carefully honed image, he is not a nice man. Most people don't know that. In July of 1987, Jack Harris shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. True story. Jack Harris is allergic to nutmeg. That information came out before the HIPAA restrictions. Also an original member of Up With People. Remember that? This guy here. And this is fascinating. At the age of 5, Jack Harris had an undescended testicle surgically removed. And that testicle grew up to be Ted Webb. The miracle of science. The miracle of science. Anybody have a copy of Ted Webb's book? I mean Jack Harris's book? Jack Harris. Anybody got a copy? You sell them out of your purse, don't you, Joy? It's been marked down so many times at Barnes & Nobles that homeless guys buy it for insulation. And taking nothing away from you, Joy. You got recipes in that book, right? And they're terrific. So, I think everybody in this room knows that you're a victim in all this. It's not your fault. Jack is a Southern gentleman. He's a conservative guy. We know that. Christian or born again Christian or just Christian? Christian guy, devout, serious guy. And that's not unusual. Like, a lot of times people find Jesus after they do something unforgivable, like Harrison Company.
Is that the show or the restaurant? Or both?
Both. I didn't want to specify. He's been on all the TV stations. He's worked for all the TV stations, all the radio stations in town, pretty much over the years. Yeah. And I think it's not because he's particularly talented or good looking. God knows he's hard to look at, but it's because he's so pale that the photographers love him. Glenn, right? You can white balance right off his face. It saves time. He worked at ABC Action News briefly, did some segments there up until fairly recently, got caught stealing OxyContin out of Wendy Ryan's purse. Yeah, it was ugly. You can take the boy out of West Virginia, is what I'm saying. He never says no to anything, as was pointed out earlier. The guy just, he's just a workaholic. He does every charity event, every fashion show, every bowl-a-thon, every walk-a-thon. And the reason he's got one kid is because that was like the only free night he's had in the duration of his marriage. And he pitches everything. He sells all kinds of products on radio and television, but I don't think it's fair to really blame one guy for the recession. I think that's gone too far. Okay, that's all I got. I do want to conclude by saying that, I started with an irony that I don't know who Jack Harris is. Of course, we all know who Jack Harris is, and that's part of his magic. And I think if we were honest with ourselves especially the male broadcaster types in the audience here, we'd have to secretly admit that we all kind of want to be Jack Harris. And in the case of Jeff Fisher, be with Jack Harris. But I don't judge. Come on, everybody.